Hello, fellow Factorians. Welcome back to my Pyanodons challenge run. During the last episode, I set up a lot of new copper processing. The new copper processing recipe is a little bit more involved than just throwing it into a melter, but like iron processing, it provides both a better ratio of copper ore to copper plate and also makes some stone, which I've needed continuously. During the hands-off session, I mostly ran around and looked at places that I want to install configurable valves because during the last episode, I ran out of them and definitely needed them to address some problems in my base. Configurable valves are one of the two items that I need most to help balance off problems that I run into quite a bit and hopefully make my base a little more stable. Splitters are the other, which should happen during the next session if everything goes pretty well. But toward the end of this session, unfortunately, I run into another failure. It was humming along at 110 to 120 science for a while, then slowly, just barely dropped under 100 during the last 20 minutes. But of course, that still counts. And I have to add another item to the Memento Mori book. So during this session, I plan to install a bunch of configurable valves, address the massive task list that I've written of small fixes that I need to make in both the science and starter base. Mostly in the starter base. There's only a couple of items in the science base, but like any problem in the science base can blow itself up and become a serious impediment, which happened. And then, if I have time for it, at the end, I will do some titanium mining. So, I think I will let non-voiceover me go ahead and show you where the issues are and start working on fixing them. Let him take it from here. Yet again, we're back here with another failure. So let's dive into why it failed, and then I'll write Memento Mori, and then we'll get into fixing it. It failed because this stone line here isn't fully getting consumed, so not enough stone making it its way into the system. Because this is blocking here. Now, there's two reasons this is blocking. First, because all the pitch, some of the pitch at least, that could be going to this system is going out here. And this is one of the many things that I wanted to use a configurable valve for. The other reason is because this attempt to prevent stone from flowing through, if there was a chance this furnace would take it, was a little bit too aggressive. So I need to lower this number. The other reason it's failing is because back at my bootstrap base, I was making simple circuits, and that consumes some coke, and that makes some tar. So I was getting a little boost of tar from over there, but I'm not getting enough carbon dioxide in that base, and that's another thing I need to fix. So with those two things, let's add another Memento Mori. There's so many of them accumulating already. This one happened at, let's say, 4320. I was so close to 4328. I was so close to making it to the end of the episode. There was only 20 minutes left. If I'd been a little bit faster building last time, it would have made it in time, because I knew this would be an issue eventually. I didn't think it would be right now. Own production. How should I put this? Okay. With that said, I will go into... Well, first let me show you my task list, because this was something I was working on during the hands-off time. These are all the things that I want to address, or at least maybe some of the ones in the repair the bootstrap base are there, but I definitely want to install all these configurable valves. I want to fix this is one of the issues that I'd already written about. The pitch overflow is already here too. And that was written before I saw this failure, so knew it would happen. And then some fixes in the bootstrap base. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go into hands-on time, but then maybe I'll just keep this on screen while I fast forward through some of it, so you can see me checking off the boxes, even if I'm at 15x time. So let's go in here, go into hands-on mode, and start fixing. All right, I'll see you after I've fixed enough and feel like talking. By the way, here what I'm doing is I need to do kind of a multi-way balancer with the fluids here. So I want, if, for instance, if coal gas is above 80%, I want it to flow into the main line here and be voided. But if it's under 20%, I want it to fill up from the main line. And that will help me. I'm going to need more coal gas in this to burn, to make glass, for instance, to when I put in duralumin creation. All right, and going to do the same thing for carbon dioxide. So I'll be right back. Since I didn't spell it out too clearly, I just expected you to read a task list that might be kind of small on screen. At this point, I'm adding a couple more configurable valves. I was missing one for muddy sludge in the bootstrap base, and I wanted to add that one for creosote, so it didn't get completely drained out of the tar system. Here I'm just finishing moving and rerouting some carbon dioxide because I really didn't like where the furnaces were placed. They were in the line of a pathway that I'd set up, and yeah, I just wanted to get rid of them. So yeah, now that I've moved away this limestone and lime generator, and now I can finally connect this pathway and have it be straightened out. Yeah, I'm just going to use some of these fixes as an excuse for tidying, but that just makes me happier personally. Alright, now that I've put in a few fixes, I want to verify that my science is going better. Hopefully more of these furnaces should be lit up, which means that this system is not being used as heavily, which is good because this just wastes power by crushing and refurnacing stone that could have just been made here out of stone that was coming into the system. This is flowing, so hopefully my science is going to kick back up. Yeah, things are looking better, so now I can work a little bit on cleaning up my bootstrap base because, you know, there's quite a few issues in this mess that I want to address. If you can see that list, not all of them I will handle because some of them would be best addressed by having splitters already, but I'm definitely going to tackle a few of them. All right, so I'm going to work on this, and then alloy smelting should be done in 25 minutes, and I can start doing that. I've got plenty of time. Yeah, plenty of time to do the titanium mining. So I'm going to work on this, and you'll see more checklists hopefully being taken care of. So even just the partial job of reorganizing these buffers has taken a chunk of time, and I'm not even quite done with it yet, but I'm going to call it done for now. Let's see how I'm doing on time. Ugh, already so much time gone just for minor base reorganization. All right, let's do the titanium mining, because that's going to finish up pretty soon. And then yeah, it feels like not very much is done this episode, but, you know, these configurable valves are a big improvement for me. And I'm also quite happy that I will not have to depend on guessing how fluid flow works as much as I had been before. Now I can be a little bit more certain about how things should proceed. And yeah, hopefully the base will run more smoothly because of that. 3. I think that'll be enough for me to go ahead and deal with the titanium mining, which is... The fluid mining setups are always the same, which is kind of a shame, but, you know, like, it is what it is. So I'm going to go work on fluid mining and be back after I have that setup completed. Alright, I won't say this is the pretty best build ever, but this is titanium smelting. Dealing with the ash and kind of sending it back on the same line as the titanium. We're not going to ever need a lot of titanium. So it's okay. I will never get to half a belt, especially not until we've made significantly more progress on the game. So I'm just going to take that back. The only thing special about titanium is that you need the acetylene that you've already made to be able to mine it. So, and you know, that's already been done, so it's not really even all that special. I just need to send this back through from other soot separation, or ash separation, and put a little buffer of titanium in here somewhere. So yeah, I'm just going to do that and go back to fixing up the starter base. My science isn't going as fast as I might have hoped, but it's still going, so that's good. A little bit of titanium here, and another shall not pass filter for titanium plate. And then this can go be sent to up here. That's actually perfect. There's already some ash separation results. Okay, so I should be getting ash separation. I'm going to check why science isn't going quite as fast as I hoped for, and then kind of come back here and do this. I've got just a few minutes left until the end of the episode anyway, so hopefully I'll be able to look at this and sort out why it's going on, but I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I think tar production isn't quite where I would expect, although it is going full tilt. It's just not getting much from the bootstrap base. And a lot of that is because I'm not making steel. As you can see, the setup here is completely empty, and I think I will set up a small amount of steel production, kind of not really to like force the issue, but I am over my target, so this will just help out. And it was one of the tasks that I wanted to do. Plus, all these blinking lights, I just kind of want to get rid of them. So I'm going to go and set up some steel production, even though I'm running a little bit over time. So be back after I've done that. Alright, well I've done that and also found a mistake with my steel system, so that was good. When I moved that lime high pressure furnace, I put it on the wrong lane, or I had it combining in the wrong lane. So yeah, that's a catch. So hopefully this will kick up my science production a little bit. I've spread out these miners, so hopefully they don't get emptied out too quickly, although they will still empty out pretty quickly, so do what you can. I will keep moving these around and mining out this patch. It's getting pretty low. So I'm going to go into hands-off mode. Let's do that. Reset the science, go into hands-on mode. This episode was a lot of cleanup, and I imagine it's going to come in as pretty short for you guys, since a lot of it's going to be sped up. But I feel marginally better about the state of my base. I've been thinking about whether I want to allow myself to do cleanup during hands-off time, like move buffers around. Like I still left this big buffer of tin and lead that I decided I really don't want up here, and even the zinc. And I'm thinking, like, do I want to force you guys to watch me schlep this around? But then on the other hand, if I start moving buffers around, I can add buffers, and that could become a whole, like, oh, well, now I can cheat, so on and so forth. So let's click off a few tasks that got done. That got done. That got done. This got done, and no, that's not done. Oh, and I did the titanium mining. So still productive for me, even if you're mostly watching me zoom around and listening to the poor AI music choices that I give you. Looking forward to next episode. Gonna get splitters, which I will mostly use on new builds rather than using them to clean up old builds, because like if it actually works, then why fix it? But I'm gonna be so happy to have them available. But yeah, till then, I will see you next time.